Welcome back to ECG and College Football 27, where this week we will have number 2 Alabama coming into Lexington. Back-to-back top 5 ranked teams coming into town. We're going to have to see if we can pull off the upset in one of these if we want to have a shot at an SEC title. But let's jump into practice and see if we get a good one. Okay, he launched himself right at me there. There we go, Rocco. One touchdown down. We need to get plenty more to go here. There's 2 touchdowns down. Now we're into the bronze. Them knocked right on their butt just like that and into the end zone on the last one. 24,000 points, getting us the gold. We do need to put in some effort into our wear and tear here, and just to make sure it's completely gone, that's going to cost us 2. Ouch. And we're failing right now, so we need to get our GPA up. Is there anything that we want to use some caps on? We've gotten 15 out of 25 that we're allowed. We use 1 more on our change of direction there. Can use 1 on our agility, and that is just 1 too many, so we'll take that 1 off. We will upgrade just like that. Unfortunately, agility is going to cost us 126. We only have 123 remaining. Let's jump into Alabama here. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of rain here in Lexington. Is the number 2 Alabama Crimson Tide come in to Kroger Field to face off against the Kentucky Wildcats. Wow, we get to start out already down 7 to Alabama here. Looks like they've got the box stacked a little bit, so we exited out to an RPO play. And Rocco breaking a tackle, picking up 6 yards, making something out of nothing there. Let's do the speed option and see what happens. I do like it when the computer runs these versus when I run them. And he does not pitch it to us. Beard does pick up a couple yards though. Here's the orbit, PA, and we're gonna call, oh, I wonder if Beard is just a short guy because he has a hard time getting the ball over the line sometimes. He keeps getting balls batted down. Let's try the inside zone on this one. Looks like we might be able to find some success if we hit the right hole. And we did pick up 7 yards, so there's a good rush for us. Just doing a standard passing play. Rocco's on a delayed route. Let's see if Kentucky can pick up another first down here. There's Rocco picking up a first for Kentucky. We're trying to see if we can get something going here against Alabama, as we're almost near the end of the first quarter now. Some good options available for us here. One of which was Rocco taking the ball for 5 yards, so that works out well for us. But on 3rd and 5, coach is pulling us. I've seen that happen a couple of games in a row now. We did pick it up, and we scored a touchdown without us. Okay. I'm glad our offense can do something without us. Oh, 66. I was hoping you were going to pick up the guy. Let's try the triple option here. There's Rocco down the sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown, taking the lead on Alabama here at home. Let's go Wildcats. Let's try the F lead read option here. There you go, Rocco. Down the sideline, trying to whip out the stiff arm. I found the hole, was a little delayed in getting to it and couldn't switch the ball to my other hand and get the stiff arm out. But a great pickup there as we're at 82 rushing yards on 7 attempts. Oh, I tried to get away from the guy, but 16's pretty quick. Do we get a field goal out of it? We do. We've got a 10-point lead here, and we're still late in the first half here, getting the ball back. Seeing if we can't extend it before halftime here. We need to get all the points we can as quickly as we can here. Booker is on fire. It'd be great to see if he could get open, but I doubt it. No, 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 no. Yeah, good thing. I purposely held up my route after I called for that because I saw that defender break on me. That was my bad. But that ended the first half as we're starting the second half with the ball now. We still have a 10-point lead. Let's see if we can't extend it here. Oh, I was there, but first time he actually kind of got the ball in the direction. I don't know why it wasn't there. We haven't moved the ball on a couple of drives now. We really need to get that going, as our defense is helping us out and stopping their offense. All Alabama did was on their opening drive pick up 7 points. They haven't done anything since. We want to keep it that way. Doing the strong flood here on 3rd and 6. I'm not calling for the ball. And our offensive line is getting worked by this Crimson Tide defense. It was inevitable. We weren't going to hold them off forever. So once again, we find ourselves in a 3rd and long situation here. There we go, Rocco, but not enough to get to the first. And we're going to have to see what Alabama does here. They don't score. We are now in the 4th quarter, so that is some good news for us. What if we run a counter Y? Decent field position as well. But this is the kind of field position where we shouldn't be settling for a field goal, that we should probably be trying to pick up a touchdown if possible, as Rocco picks up that first down. Okay, let's call something different. Maybe the stretch? Oh, no, that's still going to leave our guys outnumbered. Maybe we do a play action Z over. I like that one a little bit better. Need to hurry up here. Yeah, it bounced off of me, but we got out of a sticky situation. There were way too many guys on the line. 3rd and 8, and we're kind of in a situation where we don't have much choice here. This could have good potential here, though. We can find a hole, make it up, and nope, we don't have enough time and space to get there. But coach wants to go for it. Okay. I'm partial to trying to do the spot Y dig here. There's a couple of little hook routes that will get us first downs if necessary. There we go. Kendricks with the first down pickup. We'll take it. There's Rocco trying to pick up something. He does pick up 7 yards. We have quite a few guys that are on fire. Maybe that's the perk of the 4th quarter of our coach. Nope. I let that guy right on in. There's nothing I could do. That was my bad. We did get a field goal out of it, and Alabama finally went down the field and scored again. So with 1:44 left here, we really have a tough decision to make, and we really need to find a way to get into field goal position here. Rocco picking up 9 yards on the play. Right up the middle for Rocco and across midfield. So we are doing what we need to right now. Let's do the inside zone. We still got plenty of time. We don't need to be in a super rush, so we can still run the ball occasionally here. And there was nowhere to go for Rocco, but he found a way to make something out of nothing, picking up 7 yards. Now, under a minute to go. We still have time. We got to be patient, right? But we are not calling for a ball ever. Not unless the quarterback chooses to throw it to us. No, 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 no. Pick. Oh my gosh. And that is how the game ends against Alabama. Wow, 118 rushing yards, the 1 rushing touchdown. We were a little sparse with Rocco touches today, but to be fair, our team was doing the bulk of the work and carrying us today. We didn't have to. Okay, I guess I'll go in and get help with my grades. There we go. We got a small GPA boost. How much energy did that take from my Mary? Took 2 energy away. Number 5, Texas A&M. 3 straight top 5 opponents on the Kentucky schedule so far, and this has been brutal. But we're going to jump into practice and see if we can't get some more XP. At this point, it's not like we really need it. We're going to keep doing it. There we go. There's gold. Just like that. That one's not too bad. Like I said, you just have to make a guy miss. And if you don't miss on the first couple, just be patient. It'll work itself out. And now we are in a situation where we can't fix our season health because it is completely depleted. So from here on forward, nothing I can do to help Rocco out. And we'll square off here against Texas A&M, number 5 A&M as well. We're doing the mesh flat over here. Okay, that, you can't put that on me. Like, yes, I did call for the ball, but that ball was so far underthrown that there wasn't a chance in the world I get it. And coach did pull us out, and we did get a touchdown late. That was just an ugly, ugly game. Oh, now you're talking about a good defense. Okay. Yeah, I doubt we get any offense going this game, coach, because the game won't let me fix my wear and tear. I'll take the hit to my followers. I won't be a douchebag teammate and call out my coaches or my teammates. We'll just roll with the punches here. But as you can see, I know my season health is depleted, but it depleted so rapidly this year, I don't have a clue why. So for now, while I can, I'm just going to put whatever I can into my fitness here because I can't do anything for my health. And I'm not going to worry about practice. We're just going to jump into the Oklahoma game and see what we can make happen. All right, Kentucky's on the road here at Oklahoma, starting out with the ball. And nowhere for Rocco to go on that play, only 2 yards. And we're just going to try to find ways to get our teammates involved. Since we don't have much going on as we're already in the orange to start the game. Can't even escape the guy, like I'm hurting so bad, nothing I can do here. There you go, Rocco, picking up a first, maybe? Nope, they say 4th and inches, okay. Well, so far our defense is fighting for us. That's all we can ask for. I'm not the best solution on offense, but there's nothing I can do about it. So we just have to roll with the punches from coach here, as that RPO is completed to Kendricks and he picks up a first. There you go, Rocco. 7 yards on the play, getting annihilated as well. I guess we'll do the spacing here. We do pick it up. Good hands, Booker. Guess we'll do the halfback blast alert. Maybe we can get the ball into Booker, who's feeling a little heat right now as he's on fire. There it goes to Booker. He's going to pick up the first. Way to go. Let's do the Y lead read option instead here. There's Rocco finding his way into the end zone. First time in a couple weeks. We were able to get in against Alabama, but we did end up losing that game. But against Texas A&M last week, we only scored late in the game, and that wasn't even Rocco. That was just the substitutes, the second team that scored against A&M. Well, that's all right. We got one this week against Oklahoma. And now we've got great field position here. Nope, and I did that again. Why do I do this? I never learn. All right, well, now that the game is tied up in an unfortunate set of circumstances there, hand the ball off to Rocco, who picks up a huge chunk of yards. Longest run he's had in a couple weeks as well. Wow, Bostic with some great hands there. Holy cow, good job, bud. There's Rocco picking up 6, 2nd and 4 now. Doing a triple option here. Handing it off to Felton. Are we going to get 3 points out of it, though? We do. So we've got that. There's Rocco with a catch, only for 3 yards. That strong safety read the play well and came over and was able to track him down before he got the ball. There you go, Beard. Love the effort. There's Rocco with some hands picking up a first, getting down to the 27. We're making some good strides here. There's Rocco finding a hole and getting into the end zone for the 2nd time today. Did not know we had it in us. Wow, Oklahoma took a lot of time off that 3rd quarter clock as now they trail by 3. 17-14 here. The Wildcats need to find something to put together here. Let's do the RPO peak slant. Hopefully somebody's open because that's a lot of defenders to have to run into. And nobody's open. Rocco getting to the outside though. I'm sure he's going to run out of steam here. He does get pushed out of bounds, but he's at 118 rushing yards already. So some good promise out of him today. Although I'm sure he's going to be hurting next week as we're down to 9% energy level and a high risk of injury. Quick pass to Booker. He's unable to break a tackle. And we are going to have to try a field goal here. Will we make it? We do. That is good news, as we currently have a 6-point lead against Oklahoma. There you go, Kendricks. Finding a way to pick up a first. I like it. Good job, bud. We're doing the Z spot here on 3rd and 5. We really need to pick up a first down. Oh, come on, Beard, throw it away. That's unfortunate. And of course, Oklahoma would take the lead. Why wouldn't they? It's 2 yards and a brutal beating, but you know, not much we can do about that right now. Okay, well, we're still down by 4 points. I mean, it was 1 last time, now it's 4, so they got a field goal, but nothing left to do here but try to go and score, I guess. A 4th straight SEC loss here, all against top 15 opponents. Clearly, Kentucky is not where they think they should be. Yep, I know. I can't help the team bounce back, coach. Are you serious? Have you seen my wear and tear? Yeah, I'm going to give a passive-aggressive answer. Fine. You know what? It is what it is, coach. I don't care. I was going to lose energy regardless. I might as well be upset about it. Yeah, sure. Now I've got a stomach bug. Quarterback and the tight end have stomach bug, and they have negative 15 stamina for the next game. Perfect. You think we're going to do anything this week? We'll take this sports geography test. Maybe I'll do better this time. Only 4 points this week, and look at that wear and tear. Everything is certain. Can I at least upgrade this? Training unavailable. Yep, so now I am so down on my wear and tear right now. I'm severely impacted by everything. Nothing I can do about it. Let's jump in against Arkansas, a 5th straight ranked opponent in the SEC. All right, let's do the buck sweep, I guess. We'll get Rocco started off on a good one here, as he's bound to get injured just about on any play now. Let's do the bounce read option here. And Rocco taking the rock, gets a first down. Facing off against number 15 Arkansas here, trying to wait for 67 to get out there and block somebody. But that did not work out well for us, so we've got to figure out something else to do here. Let's try the wide receiver screen, just because, why not, right? And it wasn't a bad call, there was just nowhere for him to go there. But as we get the ball back, we still have a chance to do something in this game. Let's just do the all go, why not? There you go, Rocco. We'll take the completion. Actually, you know what? I'm not. I'm just going to decline and take the penalty instead. I'll sacrifice some receiving yards to help the team move down the field, which we've been struggling to do here as of late. We'll do the X dig here. There you go, Kendricks. Let's do the orbit triple option. Actually, we're going to flip that around the side here. Give us a little bit more room to work with. And it'll be to Booker now. There you go, Booker. Oh, Booker with the moves. Is he going to get into the end zone? He will. Let's go. What a great play call. Listen, I understand the need to want to try to, like, run the ball out of here. But come on, I'm down to red on my meter there. There we go. 3rd and 3. We're going to do a read option. I would have had it. I would have had it, Beard. I don't know why you kept it. All right, there. Oh, come on, Rocco. Shaking off a guy. Getting out there to the 30-yard line. Oh, wow. That was the best throw we've seen Beard throw to us ever. There you go, Booker, picking up 4 yards on the play. I cleared the way out, but that is going to be intercepted. Tant was the intended receiver, and that has just been the way our season has gone. That is complete to Bostic. Call another timeout, leaving us with only 1 remaining. Just so we can go to this side of the field and maybe have a chance to get out of bounds. Nope, that is not good. And we go down. I don't know how to do the hurry up, so we'll call the last timeout and see if they can kick a field goal out of this. They did, and then Arkansas drove down the field in less than a minute and scored a touchdown. Okay, we got 9 yards there. Okay, that's good. At least we found somebody. Oh no, and it's going to be illegal touching because he must have been out of bounds. Actually, I'm going to do an RPO peak slant on this one instead. There you go, Tant. Love it. Good job, bud. Let's try the triple option. There we go. Rocco, no! We got too close to the guy. Dang it. There was plenty of running room there, and I botched it. And nowhere for Beard to go as we're short. What does Coach want to do? He wants to go for it. We should have got it. We did. Thank you. We'll do the jet lead read option here. Way to go, Beard. I thought actually we were going to get more than that. I didn't realize you lost a yard. I wasn't trying to be sarcastic or anything like that there. I thought he had at least a couple yards on the play, but not. That's unfortunate. There you go, Kendrick. Nice, Kendrick. Doing it again. I love it. Okay, I see you, Booker. You're trying to get involved in the game too. I like it. We're inside the 15-yard line now. Gonna hand the ball off on a play here. Just because we haven't ran it for a hot minute. Okay, that was an awkward animation. And there's Kendrick getting a touchdown. You gotta love it. Haven't run a power option before. We've seen it on there a couple of times. Might as well give it a shot, right? Okay. Maybe we don't give that one a shot anymore. And of course, everything they want to do is just going to be running the ball here. We are just inches away. We're going to bring Felton in and run a power one here. He's going to be an extra blocker. It's going to be a really tough one to pick up as there's a lot of guys in the area. There's Rocco right up the middle, shaking off a tackler, and there goes Rocco into the end zone. 0 stamina, 0 health left, but somehow Rocco is still finding a way to get it done. That gets us to win number 5 on the year at 123 rushing yards and that 1 rushing touchdown. Our receiving game has definitely fallen off here over the last couple of weeks as our wear and tear has not been able to be recovered at all. Yeah, sure, I'll go to a party. I'm not really... Ooh, and I got a stomach bug. Heck yeah, let's go. It was a concert instead, huh? That's great. We needed less stamina to start with. I mean, we're really dying over here. Should have said not going to the party, huh? Which team does not play in Ohio? That is Ball State. They play in Lexington. Plays farthest north. Florida State. Which team is closest to its state capital? Ohio State? Which school is north of its state capital? I'm not sure, so I'm going to go with Texas State maybe? Nope, Oklahoma State. Okay. What's the approximate distance between Oregon and Oregon State? Let's go 90 miles. It was 45. I knew they were close. I just didn't know how close. I felt like 90 was pretty close, but that's good. We didn't do too bad. It'll give us a boost to our GPA, which we kind of need in all honesty. All right, so looking at this, we've got 2 more games left to go this season. We're currently the front runner in the Heisman Trophy race, and quite honestly, probably not really deserving of it. As you can see, our wear and tear on our player that is unrecoverable. And just to show that to you here, can't do anything with it. And because my health is so low, I can't do any conditioning either. So we'll just keep our leadership up, throw in some points to our academics here, get adrenaline activated, 1 more into the leadership, and that's all the points we got for this week. Not really focusing on practice much, so we'll just take on Missouri. If we want to make a bowl game, we need to win 1 more game between Missouri and Louisville. If we do, then we'll make a bowl game. But these are going to be the last 2 games of Rocco's career. We will not be participating in the bowl game. I didn't realize we were so far backed up, so I guess running the ball does make sense now. Need to go between the guard and the tackle here. There you go, Rocco. Picking up 7 yards on the play. Let's do the curl combo here. Maybe Bostic could get open. Or Kendricks. There's Kendricks, and he steps out of bounds. He turned the wrong way. Guess we'll run some verticals. It'll be a little underneath route under these 3 verticals on the right-hand side. And batted down at the line. Man, Beard, you have a bad habit of that. I wonder how short you really are. We should check. About the Y lead read option. Okay. I'm glad you're just trying to keep it yourself, Beard. I know I'm injured, but maybe once in a while you could just, like, give it to me? Okay. Well then, we're now down 10-0 to Missouri here. There's a completion to Booker. If we want to get back in this game, we got to score. This probably is going to Bostic, and probably should. Yep, there it is. There's Bostic. Come on, buddy. There you go. Let's go. Let's do the F read lead option, or lead read option, whatever, you know. Just trying to find a way to make something work here. Finally hands the ball off to us. And we pick up another 7 yards. Seems like a good time to call a run, maybe. Let's see if we can do something with it. Right behind 66, picking up a first down, setting up 1st and goal for the Wildcats. First time we've been this far downfield all game. There you go, Rocco turning around, but can't get into the end zone. We were close. Gonna have to settle for 3. We do get it, and we're able to hold them to no more points for the time being, so have a chance here to tie the game up before we go into halftime. Question is, can we do that? I guess we can run the ball here. Maybe it'll catch them off guard. Maybe it won't. I'm thinking it's probably not going to, but you never know. There's Rocco turning upfield, putting the ball in the other hand, trying to stiff arm the guy, but gets pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A great run for Rocco. Gonna do a slam on this one. There's Rocco trying to find some room, as he does, picking up a first down. We still have 3 timeouts. We still have plenty of time as well, so just need to be smart with the ball and our decisions here. That's a good call by Rocco. Trying to stiff arm the guy. We'll call a timeout there as I got stuck in bounds. Let's block for Beard here. And it's caught by Bostic, in for the touchdown for the Wildcats. 3rd and 8 now, coming out of halftime. There you go, Kendricks, and he drops it. Okay. There's Rocco picking up a first, and nothing after that, because he doesn't have the stamina or the energy or the health. Nothing left in the tank this season, and we still have 1 more game to go after this. As he gets hauled from behind by the defensive end. Trying my best to find a way to go, but nowhere on that play as we're doing a passing play here. There's Rocco down the sidelines, down to the 30, getting tackled at the 28. Doing the play action Z leak here. That could be a good route for Kendricks. Depends on what happens here. He was there, but it's intercepted. That is unfortunate. We're down 13-10 now. Let's start this drive out with the triple option here. There's Felton. 3 yards, we'll take it. Let's try it again. Beard keeps it, pitches it out to Rocco, who finds his way out to the 41-yard line. A great pickup as we're now at 110 rushing yards for the day. It'd be great to get into the end zone. Trucking a guy, trucking another guy, staying on his feet, getting down to the 45. Causing some pain for the Missouri defense as there's an injured player on the field. Similar play that Bostic caught his touchdown pass on. Can we get some success on it now? There we go. Bostic gets the first down, so we'll take it. 2nd and 13. Try to do a play action here, see if we can't pick something up. I'm trying to save something here. Nope. Oh, come on, Beard. Come on, Beard. Stay in the pocket. Oh, it is complete. Holy cow, what a catch. Who was that? Felton with the catch. Let's go. Sticking with the play, setting up 3rd and 2. Just trying to save some energy here for Rocco, just in case we can get a touchdown. But Felton can't pick up the first, and what is coach going to do here? Looks like he might be sending out the field goal unit. Did they do their job? They did, and we get a chance to take over here. We're going to have a lot of field to work with, needing to go 69 yards to score a touchdown if possible. Feel like doing the slant flat is probably our best option. Somebody's following us, but the pass falls incomplete. Tant can't hold on to it. And looks like coach is going to punt the ball away. We're in overtime. That's all we could ask for. So let's do something to move the ball down the field. And I'm not sure if we got the ball first or not, so we will see what happens here. Nice catch by Booker there as we're down to the 10-yard line. Probably is going to set up a first and goal situation here. Let's do the read option as they're loading the line. So best option would probably be for Beard to keep this. Rocco trying to find some room, only picks up 2 yards on the play. We're doing an inside zone here, running into 3 people. Hopefully there's a way that we can truck somebody, plowing his way forward just short of the end zone. Can we get an overtime touchdown for Rocco here? We do. Let's go. Nothing is too late, and that was perfect timing. Rocco getting the touchdown. Now it's all up into the defense's hands. What happens? Looks like we won. We did. We walked off with an overtime victory here in Missouri. That gets us to 6 wins on the season. Another solid game from Rocco. Even though we've got the wear and tear issues, we're still putting together some pretty solid games. We have definitely been more reliant on our teammates. It is what it is. They've been able to help us out. We probably could have had a couple better games if we didn't have to rely on our teammates, as now we are in severe health. You see that red and orange? Oh my gosh. As you can see, we've got a red shoulder, we've got a red chest, we've got orange arms, we've got one completely solid red leg from top to bottom, an orange leg, and then the ankle foot area is red. Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, as your career is coming to a close, how do you reflect on your college experience? Well, I'm going to thank my coaches. Not that I need the trust or the happiness, but they got me to this point and they believed in me. Last game of Rocco's career, going to be against the rival for the Governor's Cup, against Louisville. Nothing special for our senior day, huh? Last time we get to see the fans here at Kentucky. In high school, they let you carry out a bouquet and everything. In college, they don't care. Your career is done. Nothing special for you. And Louisville marches right down the field and scores, putting us behind the 8 ball right off the bat. There's Rocco trucking the cornerback to make sure he can get the first down. And down to 1% energy for this game. There's Rocco finding the hole and picking up 9 yards on the play. And, oh, it's oh, man. I thought it was going to be intercepted, then I thought it was caught, and it was just dropped. Oh, and it's intercepted. That is not good. Let's do the motion wide receiver triple option here, as we are now down 14 points to Louisville. Pitch to Kendricks goes nowhere, so definitely putting us behind the 8 ball as we're at 2nd and 14 now. Here we go, he says. Let's go. I was trying to run over and see if I could snatch it out of the air or something. But 3rd and 14, we get pulled off the field. Now we find ourselves down 21-0. Well, at the rate this game is going, this game's probably going to be over real fast here. There you go, Kendricks. Let's do a play action flood here. Felton will be an option as well. We're just a blocker here. Nice catch to Bostic there. Let's go. We'll do the verticals instead. I am being followed, but that's for good reason here. I was just trying to set myself up to get a good completion there. I don't care what they say about my route running. There's Rocco right up the middle and into the end zone. Let's go. He's able to ride over the tacklers and into the end zone. We start the second half with the ball. If we could score, it'll put a little pressure on Louisville and give us a little bit of hope. There you go, Kendrick. I love it. Good job, bud. Well, good thing nothing happened on second down. Third down it is. We got to pick it up, guys. There we go. Tant with the reception. But this is a good one for us here, as we're able to escape and pick up a first down, so that's good. Let's do this motion halfback weak zone here. We're still going to have 4-on-4, but there's a truck staying on his feet, pushing a couple defenders around down to the 13-yard line. It'd be great to see if we get into the end zone. There's Rocco right up the middle, getting twisted around there. Kind of made my heart skip a beat there. I know he's really close to getting injured. He's in the severe injury range right now. But they want us to go for it. And, oh, no, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. Let's do that instead. We'll do the RPO. And if the hole is there for us, we'll take it. And we do. Oh, just short of the end zone. Come on, Rocco. We need just inches to go to get into the end zone. And we do. Let's go. Rocco. There you go. One last reception for Rocco. An unfortunate way to go out, though. Ended on 93 rushing yards with 2 rushing touchdowns and 51 receiving yards. Not a bad game to end the year. Probably our worst game to end of the year, to be honest. Oh, that is awful. Look at that. I can't help the team bounce back. That was the last game, coach. And I'm a senior, so I can't even come back. We did get over 1,500 rushing yards, though. Yeah, let's take a look at this and see. Yep, so every single game, except for the Texas A&M game, which we only played 3 quarters in, and then coach pulled us, but that's when our wear and tear issues really started and we weren't able to recover them. And then the Louisville game. So actually it really wasn't our worst game. Our worst game was against A&M. Right now we're projected to go early in the 3rd round. Not sure how that happens. We never got into 1st round, just early 2nd round territory. One last time, here we are at the Heisman ceremony.
Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Senior running back, Kentucky.
Wow, okay. I don't know how we did that. I don't know. I mean, I'm appreciative of it, but to be honest, those guys all had pretty much better years than I had. I just had like an average year. I had, what, 1,600 rushing yards, 27 touchdowns. I guess I probably also had, what, maybe 600 or 700 receiving yards as well. For real, though, we won the Heisman Trophy 3 years in a row. It still says early 3rd round is where we're projected. We end our career with 5,800 rushing yards, 75 rushing touchdowns, 2,400 receiving yards. So we did pretty darn good in our career here, especially as we started out as just a 2-star running back. And that is what we'll do. Time to leave for the NFL. Yep, we will export the player to Madden. But a solid career, and we're going to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, leave a like on the video if you made it this far. Leave a comment down which NFL team you think Rocco should join. And if you made it this far, I'm also going to be starting a dynasty where I will start out as the offensive coordinator here at Kentucky. And then we're just going to follow his career as he coaches in college football as well. So we're going to have 2 more series going on the channel here. Hope you guys are going to enjoy that or excited for that. I know I am. And we'll see you guys in the next video.